The days of the invincible leader are fading. Today, true leadership requires a different approach. It demands vulnerability. Gone are the days of hiding mistakes or pretending to have all the answers. Instead, leaders are stepping forward with authenticity and courage. They are embracing vulnerability as a powerful tool for connection and growth. This shift might seem counterintuitive. After all, we've been conditioned to see vulnerability as weakness. But research and real-world examples tell a different story. Vulnerability, when embraced authentically, becomes a catalyst for trust, innovation, and high-performing teams. It's time to redefine leadership by embracing the power of vulnerability. This image captures the essence of vulnerability in action. It's about creating a safe space where everyone feels comfortable sharing their thoughts and ideas, even if they're not fully formed. It's about acknowledging that we don't have all the answers, and that's okay. This is the future of leadership. Vulnerability in the workplace isn't about oversharing personal details. It's about showing up authentically and transparently in your professional role. It's about admitting when you don't know something and asking for help. It's about giving and receiving feedback with candor and respect. Imagine a leader who openly acknowledges a mistake, takes ownership, and outlines steps to learn and improve. This vulnerability doesn't diminish their authority, it strengthens it. It builds trust and encourages others to do the same. This image exemplifies vulnerability in feedback. It's not about tearing someone down, but about helping them grow. It's about creating a culture where feedback is seen as a gift, not a punishment. This is how vulnerability fosters development and improvement. The benefits of vulnerability aren't just anecdotal, they're deeply rooted in research. Brené Brown, a leading researcher on vulnerability, has found a direct link between vulnerability, courage, and wholehearted living. Her work shows that vulnerability is essential for building strong connections and fostering a sense of belonging. Furthermore, Amy Edmondson's research on psychological safety highlights the importance of vulnerability for team performance. Her work demonstrates that when team members feel safe to speak up, take risks, and share their ideas, innovation flourishes. Neuroscience backs this up, showing that vulnerability activates mirror neurons, fostering empathy and connection. This graph visually represents the powerful impact of vulnerability. As vulnerability increases within a team, so too does their overall performance. This data underscores the tangible benefits of creating a culture where vulnerability is encouraged and celebrated. Section 4. Vulnerability, the unexpected strength. Vulnerability, often mistaken for weakness, is actually a source of immense strength. And when leaders model vulnerability, they send a powerful message. It's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to ask for help. This message creates a ripple effect. It empowers team members to embrace their own imperfections, to take risks, and to contribute their unique talents without fear of judgment. This culture of psychological safety unlocks creativity, innovation, and a shared commitment to excellence. This quote by Brené Brown, "Vulnerability is not weakness. It's our greatest measure of courage," perfectly encapsulates the transformative power of vulnerability. It challenges the traditional narrative and encourages us to see vulnerability as a strength, not a liability. It's a call to action for leaders to embrace vulnerability and unlock the full potential of their teams. Section 5. Cultivating vulnerability, a practical guide for leaders. Creating a culture of vulnerability starts at the top. Leaders must model vulnerability by openly sharing their own experiences, both successes and failures. They must create a safe space for open communication where feedback is welcomed and respected. Implementing regular feedback mechanisms such as anonymous surveys or skip-level meetings can encourage open dialogue. Leaders should actively solicit feedback and demonstrate a genuine desire to learn and grow. Celebrating instances where vulnerability led to positive outcomes reinforces its value. This checklist provides leaders with actionable steps to cultivate vulnerability within their teams. It emphasizes the importance of consistent effort and provides a roadmap for creating a culture where vulnerability is embraced as a strength.